life looking aggravated. Got straight to the money, no procrastinating. Buying anything I want, life's a vacation. You can tell by my walk, I'm activated. Don't make me do it, don't make me.
Don't make me. I love that. I love that bit. It gets me every time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Across the Way from the US to the UK. I myself being Nigeria and Trill being USA. But obviously, before we get into anything, Trill Dollar Bill, would you introduce yourself to the good people?
What's going on, everybody? I am the commissioner, aka Trill Dollar Bill, and it is Monday, January 13th, and today marks it actually solidifies, it stamps 4 years that I've been sober. So it's 4 years of my sobriety. So today makes 4 years, man, and I'm excited to be sharing it with you guys. So yeah, today makes 4 years, man, and I'm excited, man.
Mate, I'm excited for you. Proud of you. You know, one of the best men I know in this life.
Thank
That's
you.
true. And
It's been a journey, man. It's been a journey.
it always is. It always is. But you're the journey master now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Four. You know what? Just for that, let's hit everybody with the D-Rock Trill promo. This is my favorite one.
What's going on, everybody? Boxing Bros for Life is the commissioner of Ray Trilogy, representing that iBoxingHub family, rocking that D-Rock clothing. You already know what it is.
This feels good. We're gonna go to Boston.
I I love it. iBoxingHub 24, 40% off total purchase at D-Rock Clothing. Thank you guys, obviously, for supporting the grind and supporting myself, and obviously Trill Dollar Bill, the commish. So many nicknames, so little time, and it's Monday, the 13th of January. It feels like the year is just absolutely going through immediately fast. Damn it. It's life. Life really hits you fast. That one's there. But Trill, take us through the land of milk and honey for the first of the 5 day a week
Yeah,
across the way from the USA segment.
today kicks it off. Today kicks it off, and it's a fitting day to kick it off, man. I'm really happy, man. So it's 5 days a week of the new across the way, US to the UK. I really want to talk about how we started off the new across the way from the US to the UK, how we kicked it off. And I want to piggyback off of that into what you've been doing this past weekend, because it's a great segue. But yeah, Ricco, I want to ask you a few questions. I didn't really.
I love questions. I love answers.
Yeah. Did you have the opportunity to watch the Across the Way interview with Bill Haney?
I did find some time to watch it. It was excellent, exemplary. Some of the best tag teaming duo interviewee ships since, I don't know, Shaq and Kobe. Is that a thing? I'm not really a basketball type.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, absolutely amazing. That was your first interview, bro. Now, I've been, you know, you probably, I promised that I would never tell anybody apart from, you and I who actually know this, that I've been trying to get you to do interviews forever. Definitely not going to tell anybody that. But I always knew that you'd be amazing at them, bro. And you know what? That was a really very special interview. And even speaking to Bill, obviously, the two of you gelled, connected. You're very similar. You've both been through a lot of adversity, and today marks that. With 4 years of willpower. So we got to give it up to the Bill, man. But yeah, I found life's been pretty interesting. Obviously we did the Bill Haney interview together. He dropped a lot of knowledge, a lot of bars. He likes to rap. I think it's just his thing.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Don't we all? But yeah, man. No, it's we started this year off absolutely like a nuke. It's couldn't have imagined a better start for the year for all of us, just with the relationships that we're building right now and, where, iBoxingHub as a whole network is going with across the way, with the roundups, with that, with everything that we offer here, man. So it's all about the people, and the people seem to be loving it. And the views and everything have just shown that, man. And we have a lot of new family members out there on the channel. So again, it's the greatest show on earth. Well, where Trill and I are, it's the greatest show for wherever we are at that particular time. But yeah,
say
stay
that.
with us, man.
When you was watching the interview, do you feel like there was any questions that you forgot to ask while we was interviewing Bill Haney?
Yes, that's why I stalked him. And
we'll get into that. I'll follow the bounce.
I was waiting for the alley there because I needed to get the stalking in.
The feedback that you got from it, I got a lot of good feedback from it. How was the feedback that you received?
Incredible. The views show that. It's the comments themselves. What from the part 1 interview?
Did you hear any negative comments?
Yes, I did. I did. Yeah. I got. do you know what it is?
Do tell.
And I want people to know this. It's not easy doing what we do, right? Putting yourself out there. It's a different kind of bravery, because you won't even know what somebody even looks like, or never will see that person, or this or that person's never seen sunlight before, and they're just in their room with the laptop and a phone and this or whatever like that, and these people will just will blame you for their life's problems, and you just have to you just have to keep on walking on the flames, bro. So yeah, I did see negative comments, but it's part and parcel of the game. And to be honest, I'm all right with that, because I know it's engagement and it helps the algorithm. So I don't care what anyone says. You lot can just keep on looking. Put in the comments, please.
One of the comments that I seen, it wasn't right when I look at certain comments, I try to see the real behind it. What's really behind it. So I really don't get too riled up behind it. People have emotions, and certain people in conversations strike up emotions, and boxing is one of those sports that brings emotions.
It's a bit weird sometimes.
Yeah. Good as that. It'd be
it's a bit fucking strange.
What's going on? I don't. It'd be the weirdest thing, man.
That was my one swear word for the show, guys. My bad.
Yeah. I get it. I understand. It was more so the comments wanted us to attack Bill Haney. It was more of that. Like, why didn't you guys attack him? It was more of like, you guys.
I have something to say about that once you've done.
Be friendly. No, I'll let you cook. Actually, I was posing the question to you.
Do people expect? Listen, like you lot, right? Listen to what I'm telling you, okay? When somebody says, "Why didn't you attack him? Why didn't you give him the hard knock questions? Why didn't you do?" Bro, do you want us to beat him on the head with a baseball bat while we're asking him like what he had for breakfast? Do you know what I mean? Like, come on.
I feel like
why does it like people want us to be rude to people?
Yes.
Yeah. why would anybody want to come back onto a show if we're rude to them? You can ask the same questions nicely and build your relationship and build that network with that person, not by treating them as, like just something for views, but he's a human being. Bill Haney just had a grandchild, right, yesterday. So, and big up to the Haneys, man. I don't, and I'll say the same thing all the time. Like, I'm not just gonna be rude to a guest that I've invited who's given us Trent and I their time. When he could be doing so many other things. Like, what you just want me to just talk stuff about his son and this, or just be rude? Like, come on, you lot. Like, let's be serious. We're professionals to a certain capacity, and human beings and fathers, and you know cousins and brothers and this, and you know what I mean. Like, I wouldn't want somebody to be rude to my family member if the situations were reversed with anything. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's we've asked him all the questions out there. We've actually made quite a lot of waves in terms of all of that stuff, and we did it without bastardizing him. Okay, so yeah,
No,
that's
I totally dig that. My response to that is ditto. I totally agree with everything that you said. I was watching how other people conduct their interviews, and how people tend to move, and everything is so confrontational and so in your face, and for clicks, and they want to get the argument going, and all that stuff. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. I'm a man of respect. I respect everybody. You give me respect, I'm gonna give you respect back. If I have questions, I'm gonna ask the questions, but I know how to ask the questions in a respectful way. Um, there's a lot that I do respect about Bill Haney, and I did make that point to mention on the show. Do I agree with everything that he does and says? No. Should I was had said that on the interview? Hey, by the way, I don't agree with everything you do and say. What? That doesn't you see? Because we don't agree with nothing everybody does and says. You know? I think we did exactly what we were supposed to do. We got the answers to the questions that everybody wanted to know. We got to know more about Bill Haney and more about his family and his kids, and insightfulness that a lot of people tend to forget when they're interviewing Bill Haney. They want to go right into the juicy stuff. Oh, the Ryans and this, that, and the third, and this person said this, that, and the third. That's not what we're here to do. We're here right here for you to get to know the fighters or the trainers in a personal way. That's the only reason why I decided to do these interviews. If we can go at it in a different way, where we're showing love and respect, and we're giving the viewers to get to see these fighters in a different way, or these
exactly.
trainers in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why we went in at it the way that we did, and I think that we knocked it out the park. Um, Other than that, we also found out about what Devin was talking about coming back. Bill said April, right? He said April, and then there was like March, April, and then we heard people say he was in talks with BOK Prime, and then we hear what Deontay Wilder says that he's coming out in April. Do you think that Devin Haney, Bill Haney, spilled the beans to us too soon, and you think Devin Haney and Deontay Wilder will be on the same card for that BOK Prime event?
You know what? That's a really good question, Trill. So why keep you around? You're not just a pretty face. You come with these. So I can never help myself, you lot. Um, Damn, that's a good question. I reckon. See, this is where I always give an educated guess. So it's always based on scenarios and all types of smart stuff that I have in my head. So I would probably say yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just decided to throw that.
I would say, yeah, you're onto something.
So yeah, I would suggest everybody, if y'all haven't seen the interview, to go back and watch the Across the Way special interview that we did with Mr. Bill Haney, and we actually had a guest cameo from Devin himself.
Devin himself.
Yeah, eating a bag of chips. You know.
He's
So,
like,
yeah.
you see what he's eating now? I was like, raw. Well, pleased to say he's in great shape.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a chance to see a little bit of the workout. He was actually in the UK. Actually, what he said on our show, he looked forward to visiting the UK, and they actually went out there and to the UK. And Ricco, you got a chance to bump into Mr. Bill Haney again. You know,
yes.
What did he say? How was that when you ran into him again? He was like,
bro, he is exactly the same as he was when he's an absolute
when you
gentleman.
seen him, did he recognize you?
Yes. Well, I stood out like a sore thumb. I was he was at the Four Seasons, right? I've only known the Four Seasons in like movies like Home Alone and shit like that. Like I've never been to I've never been to the Four Seasons. So immediately, like I was like, oh man, maybe I should have dressed nice to go in here, bro. But I'm like, oh no. So anyway, sneak past the security now. All these years of spy activities have, allowed me to be nimble, So I'll get through there, reception, calling him, doesn't go through. I'm like, oh my God. This might be the wrong Four Seasons, but there's only Four Seasons in the country. How funny is that? So it had to be that place there. So I was like, oh, okay, shit. And then you see bro with the hoodie come through. Hey, my man Ricco. He lovely guy. Great interview. Gave me a lot of his time, gave me a lot of gems, and he very, very grateful because the information and just the from that amazing conversation that we had, initiated obviously by the first interview that we had, was able to build that relationship. You know, he it's there's people doing lives about it now. Big up to Boxing Ego. I think he did a live, and then he attached our first interview to that live. So that's why the views are actually going up for the first one as well. So I want to big him up as well. And yeah, also everything boxing. So it's actually we're getting recognition from the media. It's never about the recognition like that. It's always about the content and the fans. Most importantly, people that we're doing it for. But it's always good to kind of just, you know what I mean, just have that, like yeah, we're out here type shit.
We out
Type
here.
shit.
Nah. It was good. It was dope. It was dope. And everybody, y'all can catch that full interview with Ricco and Bill Haney, just kicking it at the Four Seasons. You know,
literally, that's all we did. I just had my camera out and then we started. And but that's the thing. Like, it's authentic here. At Across the Way from the US to the UK. Me wearing a United States polo jumper.
You wearing a lumberjack shirt.
Gotta support the team. Gotta support the gang. But yeah, it's always authentic. And shout out to the Haneys, man. Big up to Devin as well. Lovely guy. And yeah, you're gonna get more incredible entertainment from us.
Yeah.
So,
and Across the Way and everything we got going on. This weekend there was the rain. Turkey Island Sheep's been flexing. He's been flexing. You know what I'm saying? So Turkey Island Sheep decided, you know what, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing Saturday. Let me, you know what I'm saying? put together some award shows. You know what I'm saying? Award show that nobody knew about. There was no
he made his own Grammys, didn't he?
yeah, private invitations only. You know, he just thought about it last minute because there was no nothing that this was coming on. I didn't see nothing.
If I knew that Canelo was there, I would have probably crashed it. I would have risked it all. I swear to God, I didn't know Canelo was going to be there. I had a whole route, everything inside there, through the kitchens. Hey, soul.
Everybody was there. Everybody was there, man.
Everybody
who was somebody was there. They trying to, you know,
even
it was
Conor Ben. Conor Ben was there, Trill.
Listen, it was everybody that was there that was trying to get, you know, some money, you know, and rub shoulders and elbows with Turkey Alley Sheik. That's what that was for. That was a connections event. Like, you wanted to go there for connections to try to see if you could work something out. That's why you went there for. You didn't go there for nothing else but that, you know. But the awards itself was hilarious. Neither to say, you know. They kicked it off with, what was that? The knockout of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, with Daniel Dubois accepting his award right next to AJ. That is crazy. How you get an award for knocking out
some of the craziest shit I've ever seen, man.
You know
I can't do these things, Trill, bro. Like, you got Tyson signing a poster of him getting absolutely chinned by Usyk. You got Daniel Dubois having highlight reel, like, WWE flashbacks, repeats of him knocking out AJ. Daniel's out there screaming like he's just found out he's a human.
AJ in the audience, like, congratulations, that was a good one. That was a good one. He deserved that one.
I would be furious. I wouldn't be able. I can't do that. Fuck that. I mean, fuck that.
Man.
Jeez, sorry.
That was crazy. That was one of the awards. What was the next awards on the card? We'll run through it real fast. What was the next one on there? We'll see. With Rain Magazine.
I know you had Prospect of the Year. You had
yeah.
Knockout of the. Yeah,
knockout of the year. That's what started it off. Was the knockout of the year. The next one,
and I think you had Fighter of the Year, Round of the Year,
comeback of the year. Which me and you was a little baffled on the comeback of the year because
can they name it better? I've had time to think about it, and I'm right.
Inspiration of the year.
Yes.
Inspiration of the year. Yeah, I would like that.
Triumph Through Adversity Award.
You know what I'm saying? I
like
it. Yeah. The Inspiration Award would go to Billy Dibbs after, you know, surviving and beating cancer. But they gave him the Comeback of the Year award. I'm not mad at that. You know, I thought comeback would be inside of a fight. But, you know, they thought,
you're a normal, that's a normal human processing what you just said there. Okay. Someone, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. It's inspirational stuff. I'm really happy for him. It's, you know, we both have people that we've obviously lost from that horrible disease.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I, you know, nothing but the best for him. And, yeah, keep fighting the good fight. I think he's in remission anyway, so big up to him, definitely.
They had the round of the year, which they gave to Usyk and Fury, round 9 of the first fight.
I love how boxing is just, it laughs at itself, because he was supposed to knock out Fury in that round, and you could see the ref just come. The ref was just waiting. The ref was just like,
ref saved him. If he would have landed that one punch where Tyson Fury's hands is down and he's looking up at Usyk like this, like just end it all. You know what I'm saying? If Usyk would have landed that, it would have been a wrap.
Bro, it would have been a wrap. He beat him from one side to the other side, back to the other side, like it was a video game. It was mad, and I'm thinking to myself,
and called those other ones knockdowns. Those could have been knockdowns because the ropes hold him up. When the ropes hold you up, that's considered a knockdown.
But that's what I was literally screaming. Like, I was like, I swear, should he not? But the refs, I don't know, man. I'm sick of these refs and these judges. I think all of them are just scum. Sorry.
We were right along the Prospect of the Year. You know, Yeah,
Happy
we
about
call.
this one.
Yeah. Definitely. You know, Moses is making an impression on everybody. You know, he's coming through, and he's not disappointing. Hopefully, they keep him on the right track. They don't rush this young man, and he could be a star. He could definitely be a star in the sport of boxing. You know, especially all these other guys. They're these heavyweights. They're on their way out. The old guards are on their way out. You know, so he could definitely, you know, pick off the remaining ones, and then, you know, start working on these young and up and coming ones that's out there. But yeah, as long as they move them in the right way, y'all got something out there. Y'all got a future heavyweight out there.
When I first laid eyes on this absolute genetic behemoth, I knew that because not only is Moses my favorite prophet in the good book, he's fast becoming one of my favorite fighters. If you watch that fight where he sends Dempsey McKean to the deepest, darkest parts of the gulag where not many people ever come back from, well, Dempsey's still there. He was fainting, right? Going up and down, fainting, coming back, getting Dempsey off his rhythm, up, down, just so he could. He literally. He got it. He had fainted and set up that shot to a T because he knew exactly when Dempsey was going to come down, and absolutely just he's obviously got a brilliant mind. I do believe there's just so much talent coming through the rain. You know, him, Jai Patap. But if we're sticking strictly to prospects, he's by far the best, and especially in the heavyweight division, bar none.
He definitely is the future. Who was next on there?
If we have promoter of the year, it's got to go to Ben Shalom.
Trainer of the year, and this is the one that you had, you know, got a little upset with, you know, Robert Garcia.
Yeah.
You didn't understand that for trainer of the year?
Wait, who is Robert? I feel like we've
He got
had this
Bam. He got Bam. You know, he got Victor Ortiz. You know,
who are the other nominees?
The nominees. This was the thing that was upsetting. There was a lot of nominees, like Andy Lee.
I feel like there should be Andy Lee. Yes, yeah. It's it's all coming back to me now.
That wasn't even nominated, and that we picked to win was
Usyk's trainer.
Yeah, he should have definitely got it. We'll be here all day just naming all the fighters that he got. You know, but event of the year, you know, was a little puzzling to me. Event of the year, I can understand fight of the year, but event of the year, when they talk about an event, I thought it would have been hands down. I thought it would have been the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, even though a lot of people,
even though it was an absolute stain on boxing, it was undeniable, bro.
It was massive.
The numbers speak for themselves. What did Jay-Z say?
Men lie,
women lie, numbers don't.
Exactly. So I thought that, and that wasn't even nominated. So I think that should have got event of the year, no matter how people might feel about Jake Paul and everything else. Fight of the year, they gave it to Raymond Ford. I really think the fight of the year should have basically went to Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. But you can't win everything, right? And I guess they wanted to spread the wealth and let everybody go away with an award. You know how Turkey out of Sheik was. Everybody get an award.
What a load of absolute bollocks, man. What type of pity party thing? Yeah, you know what? I like the prestige, though. Mm-hmm. I did like the prestige of it. It was the Emmys for boxing.
The only person that really cleaned house was Usyk. He could have won more, but the ring that really won was Usyk. We brought home 3 awards, but female fighter of the year was Gabriela Fondora. I'm not mad being the youngest
I'm
undisputed
mad.
champion. I'm not mad. But I know there's be a lot of people that have something to say. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's gonna have something to
Like
say
me.
about. Yeah, I mean, because you can go for Clarissa Shields, you can go for Katie Taylor, you know what I'm saying, or
No,
you
just
can,
stop. You
you know,
said
yeah,
the first one
Clarissa
that you
Shields,
said.
Clarissa Shields, or you know what I'm saying. Some
No,
people
that's it.
might
That's
still
it.
feel
That's the tweet.
Katie Taylor, but I could clearly see it for Clarissa Shields. I don't know why she might have rubbed people over there the wrong way. They don't like
What?
her. Yeah, because even when they was introducing her, then they said
Clarissa
something about
rubbing someone the wrong way? I don't know.
the self-proclaimed quote. They they had to throw that in there, you know. But yeah, I think she was snubbed. Like, what has anybody has done what Clarissa has done? And she has just dropped a movie. You know what I'm saying? This is perfect.
And she's gonna drop an album soon. I personally can't wait for the
Writ-
album.
Written by Pat Poose. That's gonna be dope.
Ah,
Moving right along, male
at least
fighter
you know
of
it'll
the
be
year.
lyrical.
Yeah. It's gonna have some bars. It's definitely gonna have some bars. Male fighter of the year is hands down everybody's pound for pound number one. If you don't have this man as your number one pound for pound, I don't know. You know, yeah.
Usyk. It has to be. He's completed the game, bro. Like,
It's
if he
Usyk.
retired now, he's literally one of the best there has
It's
ever been.
Usyk. It's Usyk. He went away with 3 awards. He had the Ring Mill Fight of the Year, the Ring Round of the Year, and the Ring Event of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Should have been Fight of the Year, you know, and Round of the Year. I give him that, and Fight of the Year. I think his trainer should have been Trainer of the Year. You know, yeah, you know, and Lifetime
Usyk.
Achievement Award. Lifetime
What?
Achievement Award.
Oh, mate, this one was
This was
it was
good.
it was conflicting for me. I don't know.
It was conflicting. Nah, I think it was good that they gave him his flowers because he do deserve his flowers. He is an icon in the sport. There's people that have never watched a boxing match, but they know who Don King is, or they heard the name. You know, whether you like his business practices or not, you know, he has given us the biggest fights, some of the biggest fights, and brought us some of the biggest names and promoted some of the biggest names in the sport. And he's given opportunities to a lot of people. And coming from where he come from and making it all the way to where he made it from in this business, kudos to him. I think it's well deserved. We give him his flowers while he's still here to receive them, because I guarantee once Mr. Don King passes on to glory, everybody's going to be coming out of woodwork with all these tributes and stuff like that, talking about how
I
much
don't
this.
know.
I know it. What? Is this how it is? Is this how it is? When you're alive, they don't want to give you your flowers. But when you pass, they're gonna put together a heartfelt documentary with all his accomplishments and everything he did, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, dang, I didn't even know that he did that."
If that doesn't happen to me, I'll rain thunder and lightning from hell. I swear to God. If I don't get any of those fake posts, give me the fake posts. I'll appreciate them just like the real ones.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how did you feel about the awards?
I thought it was. I see what he's trying to do. It's about bringing. It's about bringing a sense of. I don't know. Um, it's about putting boxing back into the limelight, like you would have acting in movies and stuff like that, and get those award shows. This is
Mhm.
exactly the same thing. Anybody who was anybody in boxing was at that event. You know,
They hand out,
um,
but they hand out.
with the hand out, holding hand. Listen, they all laughed at me when they said, "Oh, holding tech out, she's had."
Yo,
Yeah,
listen,
bro,
listen. I
now
was,
look at all of you hand holders.
I had to admit, Ricco, I was one of those people. Like, man, listen, these
I
people,
know.
you know. But hey, listen. Money Talks, BS Walk.
You've turned the cheek
Alex Sheik
for Aloe Sheik.
is giving out those bags, those life-changing bags. But this is one thing that I will say about Mr. Turkey Alex Sheik. Yeah, he's giving the bag. You're definitely gonna get the bag.
He invented its own name, the turkey bag.
The turkey bag. Yeah, you definitely gonna get the bag. But it's not gonna be no gimme. You're gonna earn it. You're gonna earn it. You know? Yeah, I wasn't gonna put out a surprise, but I gotta talk to somebody else. We're gonna have a guest pretty soon, and I wanna eventually, and I'm gonna talk to him about Turkey Alex Sheik, you know. But yeah, Turkey Alex Sheik has shown me that, you know, money talks and BS walks.
Sometimes it does both.
Yeah, listen, the way he's moving, I thought that like he came out, he was more cocky than Eddie.
And I thought that was impossible to do, man. Because Hearn really is that guy.
Attacking fighters and saying this, that, and the third, and all that. People were giving Eddie crap, not Turkey Alex Sheik. That money different. That money different. That money is different.
The turkey bag makes people build relationships.
The turkey bag makes people forget where their skill level is.
The turkey bag makes you forget who you hate.
It makes you forget what your skill level is.
It makes you forget who you hated and who hated you. It makes you have a whole new way of life. That's
Turkey will throw me some numbers. He'll throw me some numbers, have me thinking I could beat Usyk right now.
Straight up. I kept it real with you lot from the jump. I said it straight away. I was like, listen, I'm there, bro. If bro wants to hold my hand, we'll walk down to the ring. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna do that stuff. Straight up. Like I said. And now look at you. Look at you all.
Everybody is turning the cheek for Alex Sheik, man. Listen, go get your money, man. Hey, listen, don't go get your money. Go get your money. But listen, Turkey Alex Sheik, he gonna make you work hard for that money. He's just not giving you no gimmies. Yeah, he gonna give you what you asked for, but you're gonna give him what he asked for as well, you know? But we're gonna see how that plays out because, you know, it's some big cards that he is talking about that he wants to put on, and I'm excited to see what he does because I know that he got the funds to do it. He got the means to do it, you know.
Turn the cheek for LL Sheik.
I'm excited for 2025, you know.
I'm very, very excited for it, man. I feel 2025 is gonna be one interesting year, Trill Dollar Bill. It's already started. It's already started off that way. I think a lot of interesting things are gonna happen. Soon as well. Soon. Very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And we're going to be here laughing at all of it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to Across the Way, U.S. to the UK, with me, the commissioner, a.k.a. Trill, with my co-host, Mr. Ricco. Let him know, Mr. BanterNBoxing. He's in the building. You already know. I got my 4 years today. You already know what it is.
4 years, baby. I'm very, very proud of you, Trill. And can't wait for the next 4 years to go again. And yeah, man. And to anybody who's, you know, going through any struggles and things like that, go on Across the Way, man. You know, we'll make you guys feel better. It's not a bad show, this one here. Trust me. But yeah, thank you guys. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, please like and subscribe. Check us out on YouTube and check us out on all streaming platforms. It's the new Across the Way, US to the UK. Yep.
Niggas and I know they hate it. Struggling that life, looking aggravated. Got straight to the money, no procrastinating. Buying anything I want, life's a vacation. You can tell by my walk, I'm activated. Don't make me do it to it. Don't make me.
Don't make me do it. Cool. All right. Let me get a change of shirt.
All right, cool. That's what we doing.
I like this new format. I can't lie. Smashing out 3 episodes in one thing.
Oh, we
And
gonna
then
still
talk about
record?
it Tuesday.
We still gonna record?
Yeah, we're still on the recording.
Oh.
So 40 minutes.
Okay, I thought we were gonna stop and then record. Stop, then record. Stop.
Hang on. I've never used the pause button.